Hi, Shantae here, and it's day 7. 1 week ago, I called off my wedding. And today is the first day I will say that I honestly feel okay. And that is for a lot of reasons. And I've gotten the same questions from people over and over on the same loving concerns, we'll say, about why am I doing this? Why would I take video of it and show anybody, right? And most of the comments and feedback I received on the first video where I shared that we had called off the wedding, most of them were positive, but there were also some negative. And it made me feel very insecure and very just question, I guess, my decision to do this. And the only reason as to why is because, like, this is who I am. This is what I do. And I had stopped doing that because I had stopped fully being who I was. And that's really why I did this, is so that I could learn and come to terms with who I am. And I was questioning this decision, this thing that feels like a gut, I need to, it just feels better decision. And one of the things that someone shared with me is that it was insensitive. And insensitive to the other half of this equation. And there's always 3 sides to every story. And I spoke with him yesterday, and we've sent a couple emails back and forth to one another, and his response to that, the only thing that could make me feel insecure was that people had stated that what I was doing was going to hurt him. And I trusted in the opposite of that, but he communicated full support and encouragement. When I spoke to him, he told me to be strong and be proud of who I was. And then he supported me and he encouraged me. And that is so much of why I'm doing this, is because you may not get it, and your mom may not get it, and anybody may not get it, but it doesn't matter because I get it. And I'm doing some things in the next week, such as I am still just putting my wedding dress on, and people have stated that they think it's masochistic and that I'm not feeling or I'm not grieving in a healthy way, or that whatever. And quite frankly, and then they get upset when I come at them and they say, well, I'm not attacking you. Well, when I've defended myself and defended what I'm doing and defended how I'm coping to this many people over and over, it's hard not to get defensive. So here it is. I will explain it to you. I am doing this because not only does it help me process through my things, I know for a fact it helps the other half of this process a little bit through this. And it doesn't matter what any of the rest of you think. And the people that are upset, for everyone that's upset, I've gotten 10 messages from people saying that my video helped them. I got a message from a complete stranger, a woman I have never met, who is in what she calls an unhealthy relationship, and that because of the video, she doesn't even know how she found it, but because of the video, she's calling off her wedding in 6 months because she knows that they shouldn't get married. And if I can share so that our situation, my situation, the struggle that is not only doing something as unbelievably difficult as calling off your wedding 17 days beforehand, and choosing to quit the unhealthy relationship you were in to be alone and figure out how to be alone. If I can share all of that craziness, then maybe just the mess that is my life can help somebody and help somebody, clean up their own mess and be happy with their mess and love their mess. And on that note, if this can help people in those places in their lives, and I think people make an assumption that because I was the one that called it off, there was some sort of fault on the opposite end, and that is not the case. There was equal fault in the sense that we were just both unhealthy people when we got together, and it wasn't a bad relationship, it wasn't anything, but that it was an unhealthy one. And it's just because as individuals, we weren't the healthiest or the happiest people. And that doesn't have to be a negative thing. And it's not my first unhealthy relationship. Every relationship I have been in has been unhealthy in some extent, whether emotionally, mentally, whatever, because I was not a healthy person. And in order for me to ever be in a healthy or happy relationship, I alone, as an individual, have to be complete, whole, enough, healthy, and happy. And that's what this is about. And so if I can teach somebody how to find that and show them my journey and show them that my goal is to learn not just how to be healthy and happy, but how to have a relationship that doesn't self-destruct. That's what it was. Self-sabotaging fear. There are only two choices, fear or love in this world. And so much of my relationships has been fear. And the only way for me to fix that is to find love in myself. So, yeah, I'm going to be doing some things and sharing some things that to other people are probably going to look masochistic. It's not. I'm going to hurt regardless. I'm going to feel regardless. And this is just going to be what it is, regardless. So if I can find healthy ways to hurt and healthy ways to cry and healthy ways to scream, then it's going to be better. Because sitting on the couch and watching The Notebook and eating a pint of ice cream never helped anybody. Okay, I am changing the idea that post-relationship, you sit in sweatpants and you cry and you throw chocolates at the TV. No. It's not how you deal with this. You get up and you keep going, because otherwise what happens is the remorse and the regret and the sadness and loneliness you feel in ending something or in making a choice is going to take over and put you back in a situation that you know in reality you don't want to be in, unless you have those positive experiences and positive validation and affirmations as to why you're doing what you did. That's the point I'm at. So I'm here, back, 7 days after, finally feeling somewhat okay. I haven't cried yet today, first day. And I'm going to share my journey to find validation in my own happiness, in my own love, in my own circumstances, and in my own creations, instead of finding it in food, love, sex, attention. The irony of saying that one. Just out there. I'm going to find it in here. So, I'm Shantae Morgan. I am an artist. I am a CEO. I am a friend. I am a daughter. And I am an independent woman traversing this world on my own to try and find me. Part of that is I'm going to go back and show you the last 6 days that weren't so easy, that helped me get to where I am here. And I'm going to share with you how I'm going to keep going to get wherever it is I'm supposed to be.